Hello, hello, hello. I hope that I'm live and you're not getting all sorts of fuzzy pictures because it's saying trying to reconnect. So I hope I'm not getting fuzzy pictures. I'm really excited because guess what? There was a knock on the door just now, just as I was talking to somebody and saying, oh, biting my nails. I really hope that the planners arrive before I go to the British Championships next week. And I was expecting them on Friday and today is Wednesday. And look! Here they are. So excited. This is option 1. This is the little flowery one, the one with the slightly floral background, you can see there. And here's cover number 2. See, cover number 2 with some of the little multi flags in there. And here's cover number 3. All the insides are the same. And the same as each other, but not the same as last year. There are some things from last year, which were some of the old favourites. I will flick through as much as I can. We've still got a little place for you to put your special picture and what makes you tick about skating, what your passion is about skating, and here to fill in about your passion itself and all about the things you love about skating and why you love it. I'm noticing I've got a sparkly nose. Oh, and sparkly teeth. See, my sparkly nose. And oh, there's a little sparkle on top of the planner as well. Isn't that lovely? So we've got, let's forget the sparkly nose. We've got pages for passion. We've got the very important, I must be serious now, the very important overall goal for the season and the year. That's one of the most important things you can do if you do nothing over the next year or the next season, but just one thing. Please set goals, and there's lots of help and information as to how you can do that. Train to prepare for your competition here. So some top tips about how to prepare for your competitions. The competition checklist. These are some of the old favourites from last year. And this is brand new, and this was recommended by a coach because she said to me, oh, I wish you could do something about, she loved the cracking jumps exercise that you had last year, which was all about getting consistency in those jumps. And she said, I wish you could do something with the whole programme so that when skaters run through their programme, a little bit like when you go in for a competition and you write down all the elements that you're going to be doing in your programme. And she said, I wish there was a place where they could write down the elements that they're doing and then practice their programme, and then just a little section on how they think they're doing and how the coach is thinking they're doing and what they need to practice. So there's a special new exercise for that, and that's for the short programme with a little bit more space. And on the other side we've got for the free programme on the other side. We've got the old favourite competition time and how did I do, and those are really, really important for when you have a competition, is making a note of what went well, make a note of all the things that you would do differently next time, and think about those things and think, right, how can I practice those things? And you put that in the how did I do results, and then think ahead to your next competition, think about the things that you need to practice to polish those things. So, and here's the cracking jumps again, the cracking jumps consistency exercise, special consistency exercise there. And then we've got a whole stack of lovely articles. I put one in there about why goals are good for your confidence. We've got Lizzie Matcham's story here. She won the competition to write a story about ice skating. That's Lizzie's story in there. What else do we have? We have a lovely article by Louise Walden, former champion ice dancer, who has talked about the importance of life after sport. So how important it is to really focus on your education alongside your sport and think about what you will do once you have completed your competitive career in skating. So she's written a really interesting article on that. We have the Dancing on Ice 2018 choreographer Mark Hanratty has also written about turning his passion into a lifelong career, which is a lovely story, lovely article there. And we've got a little sneak preview of him on Upside Down on silks there. We've got an article about Penny Coombs, who together with Nick Buckland will be going forward to the Pyeongchang Olympics. She talks about, you know, all the trials and tribulations of having this knee and overcoming terrible injury to be able to ultimately qualify at Oberstdorf as they did for the Olympic Games. I've got an article by Ivana Reitmayerova, who went to the Olympics, and her story of how it felt, what it was like to be there, and all of the nerves and everything, and how she coped with being there at the Olympics. Again, got another exercise, the Focus for the Year Ahead exercise, which those of you who had last year's planner will be familiar with. Got design your costumes. So we've got 2 of those this year, so that you've got the short and the free dresses and costumes you can put together. And because this year is going to be the Winter Olympics, and as many of you know already, it will be in South Korea, and the main venue is Pyeongchang, which is where most of the snow sports will be. But actually, the skating sports and the ice sports are going to be in Gangneung. There are 5 arenas there, and I've been to them all. I went along, some of you know, in end of September, beginning of October. I had a little tour around the venues just to see what they were like, and got some information to put together for my article in the planner here. I saw the torch firsthand. It's really beautiful, really pretty. Had some lovely side trips to beautiful parts of Korea. I used to live there, so I know Korea very well, and I love it. And so I've got some articles there, and you'll remember Kim Yuna from Korea, who is currently one of the main ambassadors for the skating there. So we've got lots and lots of articles. We've got a brand new word search puzzles. We've got things for your skating music, and a colouring page. Also got your Oriental horoscope, which is a bit of fun for this year, just because with the flavour of the Olympics being in the Orient, in East Asia, so a little bit of some fun there. And what kind of skater are you according to your sign under the Oriental horoscope? A little bit of focus on the current Olympic champions, and some background there which you may not be aware of, and also a brand new exercise which is your monthly training notes. Now, a lot of people said to me, I wish there was more space for notes, or more space on the daily pages. Well, to make more space on the pages, which are a week to view, would mean really massively increasing the size of the book itself, and obviously many more pages mean that it would be much more expensive, and it would kind of be cost prohibitive to do that. So you have monthly training notes. So for each month you write down which month it is, and the key things that you're going to work on this month, and there's quite a bit of space there for your coach to write notes, or for you to jot down the things that your coach has said that you need to work on. So there's one for every month for that, so that gives you plenty of extra space, and that was my way of had a lovely little focus group from all the users from last year, and that was my way of accommodating that request. The diary pages, much the same as before. We've got little birthdays on there. The most important exercise of all, which is the Today Was Awesome Because exercise, and some inspirational quotes at the top. A little tiny place for here, this week I will, so your goal for the week, and then at the end of the week, this week I have, so what have you done? Have you achieved that goal? And the best thing about this week was. So you look back on the week, and if you're having a bit of a downtime in training, this is something that will keep you motivated. And to space again for coaches' comments. Coming towards the end, we've also got a little what is the really important part again, which is the merits pages. And some of the eagle-eyed among you will notice that I haven't yet put the stars in, so got some gold stars going in as well for your merits pages. And we've got notes pages at the end, and some room for autographs again, and the little folder, sorry, little pocket here, which is where you can keep your PDFs, and it's where I will pop the gold stars for you to keep in there as well. And this year, by popular request, there's a little treasury. It's called a treasury tag. I don't know quite why it's called a treasury tag, because it's not a treasury tag as I know it, but it's a little elastic to hold it all together. So if you have your PDFs and things in there, or if you have little notes or other bits and pieces in there, they won't fall out, so it keeps them all together. So I'm so excited they've arrived. So that's option 1. Just go through them again. As you can see, option 1 has the slightly flowery background. Actually, this is a picture taken from the beautifully decorated doors from a temple in the mountains in Korea. So it still has a Korean flavour, because this is my nod to the Olympics for Winter Olympics year, but it's a nice floral sort of background. This one has the Korean flag, sort of multi-flag. It's called, actually, the picture there is a grunge version of the Korean flag, and this is a more obvious one. So this is option 3. You can buy them from the website. It's very easy to just click on which option, which planner you want, which cover design you want. Go to the website, click on the cover design that you want, make your choice, make your decision, and get your orders in. I've already sent out quite a lot of, or I've already had a lot of pre-orders come in. Because these have arrived today, I will be slowly processing them, and obviously it's going to be first come, first served. So don't wait too long, because you really don't want to miss out on this year's planner. And it makes a brilliant Christmas present, and it's just one of those things that is going to help your skater all the way through the year. It's not one of those sort of nice thing under the Christmas tree and then it just gets forgotten or chucked in the skating bag and thrown away. This is something that, you know, will help your skater actually think about how they're skating, start to become more independent, set goals, and look beyond just the daily routine rigmarole of, you know, falling asleep in the car, grabbing breakfast, getting changed on the way to school, going to, you know, being dragged to the rink in the car, doing the practice, going to school. This will start them thinking and really thinking about their progress. Their motivation will rise, will increase, and it's something that will really help them throughout the whole year. So, I had that sparkly nose again. Look, I shall say goodbye with my sparkly nose, and hope to see those orders coming in. So let me know if you'd like one, and one of yours one will have your name on it and be winging its way to you very soon. Bye for now.